There's no way we've got enough time. We don't have enough rowers. We've left it too late. We don't know how we're going to raise the money. They said there's no way of doing it, but I somehow knew this was going to get done. We decided for the second time ever we wanted to enter a team into the Katharine House Hospice Accumulator Challenge. December got started, raised a couple of £1,000 through this Christmas charity quiz. And then through our new sponsorship of the watering hole at the Graph UK Stadium, home of Banbury Rugby Club, we decided that to help us launch that throughout January, for every £1 spent behind the bar, we would donate 10 pence, and all of that money would go towards our total amount raised for the hospice as well. But it still really wasn't enough. What could we do to really, really make a difference?
It was my girlfriend that actually came up with the idea of doing a rowing challenge. It has a link being water-based, but in all honesty, rowing is Matt's favourite exercise in the gym, so that's probably why we done it. So we thought, right, we'll row from Banbury to Germany. We figured out the distance, it was like 500 odd miles. And we thought, we could do that. And I think at the time we said, oh yeah, we'll do it over 48, 72 hours. But then when we actually come to brainstorm a few weeks later, we actually realised, I think we're not going to be able to do this in a good time frame. So we decided it would make more sense to be Graph UK specific and do the distance from our Glasgow branch to our headquarters down in Banbury. So which was, 344 miles. We thought it would be a push and be a challenge to do it within 24 hours. Plus the sound of the 24-hour challenge made a lot more sense.
I'm a rower. I row every weekend, twice a week. So I thought to myself, this is the first thing that I can actually do. I can't golf. I can't do any of the lads' things that they do. But certainly rowing, I can do. And as soon as this challenge came, I'm going to cry. It's only because I've had 3 members of my family go through Katharine House. So... and I know that the work and the love and compassion that Katharine House Hospice has for their patients and also for the family members there, I knew that it was something that I could dedicate my rowing to, and with a really great outcome of getting as many sponsors as we can and bringing on all of my friends and family that have experienced and being to Katharine House Hospice and seeing firsthand what they do. So it was definitely something I jumped at. I thought, yes, I'm going to do this.
There was a group of people that I wanted to get involved. We worked with a company for the past few years called Will It Make the Boat Go Faster? And that was founded by a gold medal Olympic champion from the men's 8 rowing team in Sydney 2000, Ben Hunt Davis, won gold in the Olympics that year. If we could somehow ask them or encourage them to get involved so that they could lend their weight behind us, we knew that would be the best start. So securing a date where they could get involved was the first thing we had to do.
2 weeks of kind of madness ensued, really. Matt got really focused on sponsorship. Botters straight away were sort of, right, yeah, we'll take main headline sponsor, let us get involved. So that was a really good boost.
Our gold sponsors made such a difference.
MW Waste, who is one of our best customers, he straight away came back and said yes.
So companies like Geosynthetic Technology, MW Waste, Technique Web, Heart of England, and the Rainwater Guy, they made such a difference in terms of the momentum that we gained to get us to that point of being more than halfway there before we even started rowing.
We ordered lots of t-shirts. Myself and one of my work colleagues managed to print off some logos, and I am the one to order the t-shirts ready for the event. We also got some headbands printed with our main sponsor, Botters.
At the launch party, we were doing pancakes. The atmosphere was good. Everybody was feeling up for it. Everybody was ready to go. It was tense.
Just felt really eerie, and there was just such a calmness to the situation where we were kind of maybe mentally prepping ourselves for what we were about to do. All of a sudden, it was just action stations.
Good evening. Come on in.
How are you feeling?
Stiff. Not ready for action.
Okay, so good news. We have people in the gym, we have people on the row machines, and we are getting very, very, very close to our 8 p.m. start.
I was very lucky to row with hospice team. We had a really good time. I have to say, all of them were very professional.
It was tough. I mean, the first few minutes were the most tough for sure. I even remember saying to Matt, I think I'd probably only done 2 kilometers or something, and I said, "Can you put a towel over the screen? I don't want to see the numbers because it just seems so far and difficult." I could barely walk afterwards, but I've never been so proud of myself. It was a massive achievement for me and a great cause to have done it for.
I couldn't really sleep much before because I was very excited. It was very tough, but everyone was chanting and everyone was, cheering me on, and that was my favourite part because it really did feel like a good feeling. Everything was coming together.
Really from 2 a.m. until 6 a.m. in the morning, we didn't really have a lot of people to really partake in that time. So it was a little bit of a rigmarole between, I think, 2 or 3 of us to really just interchange to keep those 4 hours going. So it was good fun.
How was the first stretch, David?
Good.
Enjoy.
Kind of semi-looking forward to the next one. I might say something different next time on the 3rd, but that was good.
But yeah, it was tough going in those early hours in the morning, and over a 6-hour period I did about 2.5 hours of rowing.
When I was on about 18,000 metres, and that was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and thought I've got to go and have a sleep for an hour because I can't get through the night.
We managed to get our heads down for about just under an hour, I think. Sadly though, Mark had already bagged the settee, so I had to sleep with 2 chairs pushed together.
I'm feeling ready. The section throughout the middle of the night I knew was going to be the most challenging. But thanks to Deb and her husband Roger, and Mark and Lorraine and Charlotte and Luke, and then Jamie and Laura that came in early doors, we got through it. It was the most challenging time from a rowing perspective. We got through those midnight hours, the early hours of the morning, and actually, as people then started to return earlier in the morning, we just felt so good about ourselves having got through that midnight to 6 a.m. time frame.
Then later in the morning, we had bosses come up from London. They were our headline sponsor of the event, and they wanted to get involved not only by sponsoring, but actually doing some of the rowing themselves. When they come in, there was just a whole new energy and feeling to the live stream, as well as kind of what was happening during the actual rowing itself.
Guys, I mean, what an incredible event, first of all, that we put on. But I'm very proud of the team for getting stuck in and for breaking some records. Tabitha with the fastest time for females was top draw. And me and Brad, we got close to Matt's time, but bloody hell, I mean, that guy, he really pulls me out of the bag. So, too quick. But a great day, guys.
Yeah, found a new love for rowing, guys.
Well,
the rowers high.
Sophie, what did you think of it?
It was great, and it was for a great cause as well, so please do it.
Love that. Yeah.
Can't think of a better way to spend the morning.
Better way to spend Valentine's Day.
Great way to spend Valentine's Day, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much, guys. Really proud of you.
As it happened, everyone was looking at the TV. Everyone was just all staring at me like, where's it gone? I knew they ended it. I knew exactly what happened. So at that moment, I sprinted from the bar all the way up to the gym. I mean, it's the quickest I've ran in a while. And I, at the time, was getting texts from Matt and Charlotte saying, live stream's gone, help. And yeah, I literally just broke through the door in the gym and yeah, got it live within a matter of seconds. And I was so annoyed with myself that I hadn't said to him, make sure you close your tab on your mobile. Don't end the live stream. Don't press end because it ends it all. It was just, a moment of madness, but we managed to get it back in no time.
So even with all of our volunteers that we had, we decided we needed some people that weren't just enthusiastic and volunteers. So we brought in Tom Barry and all of his team from Will It Make the Boat Go Faster, and they smashed out some amazing kilometres for us to help us out as well.
You know, 22 or so thousand metres, it's only a small bit, but we're delighted to join you. Really, really well done for all the fundraising you're doing. It's a fantastic thing to do. So from Chris, Kate and Tom and me, thank you all very much. Thanks.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. We have less than 100,000 metres to go. It is currently 1:20 on Valentine's Day. And so, we are well on our way. We are in the final sort of home straight of the last 100,000 metres.
We had Hydro and their team doing some in their local gym.
I think they kept going for a good hour, and they just kept rotating it. It was Graham, Carrie, Elena, and Rebecca all in the Derby office, and they were really good. They were good. It was good to have some like fresh faces. I think that was it was nice, and they kept going and they were talking throughout it.
Thank you guys so much.
Keep it up! Keep it up!
To a certain stage through the last row where you can see the end, but it was very tough the last hour, and me and Luke were conversating on that for a while before we started rowing.
I got the call up they needed me, and because someone was struggling with like an injury or something, so I just rowed so they got to the last certain amount, so then Callum finished it off.
To be kind of the last person on the rowing machine to get us across the finish line meant quite a lot to me. And I remember my dad commenting, "We're watching with your grandparents, they say hi." Yeah, the hospice means so much to them. They've done incredible care for family members that they've lost, and it was that kind of final bit of motivation I needed because, they were in my mind the whole time. I was like, I can't stop for them because, these are the people I'm doing it for.
Last 100 metres, 70. 10 metres, last 10 metres, he's not stopping, and he is done.
Well done. Okay, amazing achievement. Thank you to all of our rowers. We literally have just rowed 544,000 metres. We have come all the way from Glasgow to Banbury. It's a long way in a car, it's a long way on a plane, it's a long way on a train. It's a really, really, really long way on rowing machines, but we've just done it. We finished it, how many hours did that take? We did it in less than 20 hours because we started at 8 p.m.
19 hours 45
We did it in fact in 19 hours and 45 minutes. We said it would take us a maximum of 24 hours. We have absolutely smashed that. Thanks to the amazing team of people rowing. But it became quite obvious that we were going to achieve the rowing distance target before we'd achieved our £10,000 funds raised target. So I had a quiet word with Charlotte and Mark and agreed with them. We made a pledge that as soon as we had made the distance, we'd gone the full 544,000 metres, the three of us would get back on the rowing machines and we would keep rowing and not stop rowing until we saw that £10,000 raised on the Just Giving screen in front of us. We are currently £470 away from being able to get off this rowing machines and stop, but until we get there, we are rowing, and so let's keep going.
Yeah.
We're not capped.
We didn't stop.
Oh yeah.
I'd kind of fully prepared to have to have sat there or rowed with Matt and Mark for, I don't know, however long. But that kind of seemed irrelevant really, because it was sort of right, just get on and go.
Yeah, okay, so, will it start, ready?
Yeah.
a big 470 from Hydro.
Look at that, looking at the screen, £10,000 raised. I'm stunned. I'm a little bit speechless, to be honest. I'm incredibly tired, but overwhelmed with the generosity and support that we've had. Yeah, it's been incredible. It's been really quite incredible. I shouldn't look at everyone. There's lots of red eyes going on. But it's amazing. So you don't want to watch this for very long. So I'm just going to say thank you so much. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, obviously, to our main event sponsors, Botters. Thank you to all of our gold sponsors. Thank you to all of our silver sponsors, all of our bronze sponsors. God does raise a small fortune there for the hospice. Thank you to everyone that's donated. Thank you to all of our rowers. Yes, it's an incredible team effort. Thanks to the direct team members of Graph UK, all of our suppliers that got involved, all of our various companies that we work with that got involved. Big shout out to the Botters crew that came and put a big shift in this morning, to the Will It Make the Boat Go Faster team for joining us at lunchtime, for the Hydro WS team for joining us this afternoon as well, for all of it. It's been amazing. Absolutely, Georgina, for having this idea in the first place. We're just so grateful, and thank you so much. We're now going to go and have a drink in the watering hole, at least one at least. We'll break the 5 p.m. rule tonight, just this once. Thank you so much. And,
thank you. It was very emotional, and at the end when they all cuddled and had a group hug, I was like, I just want to be there and just give you a cuddle, because I was just so proud. It was an amazing moment. The commitment they all shown was absolutely amazing, and they should all be so proud of themselves.
It just makes me feel proud of my colleagues and the people I work with, and obviously, of course, what we got out of it for this amazing cause. So.
Thank you everyone so much for coming tonight. It means so much to us.
Winner is congratulations, but as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure most of us realise, every single one's a winner because we've all contributed to a fantastic cause, and let's just see what is raised in total. That's what's important. Yeah. Thanks very much.
If you've been on LinkedIn over the last couple of weeks, you might already know the answer to this one. But our most funds raised award goes to Graph UK. Yeah. They raised an incredible £15,305.94. You might have seen in your fundraising pack that we did have the Ultimate Accumulator. Now, the Ultimate Accumulator was set by Dematic in Kyneton High School held it previously, didn't you? And then Dematic stole it off you. Yeah, that's fine. And now we have a new winner, because the Ultimate Accumulator Challenge fund total was £12,206 that was set obviously in 2019-2020. As we all know, Graph UK have raised £15,000 something, £305. So they are the new Here they are, looking very tired, hot, sweaty.
Not quite.
Brilliant. A massive well done and congratulations for what this award says once again and exceptional accumulator. Thank you.
We enjoyed it very much. Well, I hope we did. I'm speaking for everyone, but we were always going to do it. We were always going to, like, the target was 10 grand. And we are very lucky to be supported by a lot of good customers, good suppliers. And my main concern about next year is, you know, we ask the same people again, and I'm sure that's something that you battle with all the time, of course. But that's why I like this, because it gives us an incentive to grow our business to such a level that we're not asking just the same people, we're asking new people, because we've got new customers, we've got new, you know, people that we help and work with. So it's part of that mission for us anyway, so therefore we can grow, do what we're supposed to do in the business world, so that we can then do a better job in, you know, this kind of community aspect as well. So I'm very confident that we'll be back next year with 20k at least. Would love some competition. So you know.
So we can reveal that the 2023-2024 Accumulator Challenge teams this year have raised...
In our local community, the hospice means so much. Several members of our team, myself included, have a connection to the hospice because they were there for us at a time of need, through the worst times in life, really. And so raising money for them is something that I take a lot of pride in. It's something that makes such a difference, because when people need their local hospice, it needs to be there. They need to have the funds. And so anything we can do that helps keep them going, keep them performing the amazing services that they provide to people when they need it, is the least we can do. Monday, the 21st of October, 2024, it's day one of the Katharine House Hospice Accumulator Challenge. We've got a title to defend, 1 year on, bigger business, bigger team, bigger fundraising target. Please help us raise as much money as possible over the next 4 months.